Right now, we're going to take you live to Scarborough, right around our corner, where Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre is speaking to the media. We'll listen in live. Bye, Tucker.
How could you ever expect a different result when you have the same Liberal ministers, same Liberal advisors, same Liberal platform under Mark Carney that you had under Justin Trudeau? You will have the same costly, reckless results if you give Justin Trudeau and the Liberals a fourth term in the face of Mark Carney. That's why we have a team who's here today to deliver change. Change so you can afford food. Change so you can be safe on your street. Change so you can have a roof over your head. That team includes Gurmeet Sandhu, Sachita Jalan, Jocelyn Poirier, Reddy Mutukuru, Eris Mavesian, Belen Matthews, and of course Greg Brady, who introduced me and is a legend in these parts. We know that this team is needed now more than ever, because after the lost Liberal decade, many Canadians have given up on owning a home at all. 88% of renters today say the goal of owning a home is out of reach after 10 years of Liberals. Half of millennials and 2/3 of Gen Zs have delayed starting families because they can't afford a place to live. The Liberals have made life unaffordable. They've made it impossible for our youth to house themselves. They've rewarded big city politicians who've hiked taxes and blocked home building. Out of control Liberal money printing and immigration have inflated demand, while Liberal-funded local bureaucracies have blocked construction and restricted supply. What do you know? When you drive up demand and you block supply, you see the price double. That's Liberal economics, and we can't afford it anymore. Construction is actually getting worse. After the last 3 or 4 years, when the Liberals finally realized they were in political trouble because of their housing inflation, they sent out Sean Fraser to make literally dozens of announcements of how they were going to accelerate construction. And so what happened after they made all those announcements and those promises? And all the media covered it breathlessly as though it was some new and dynamic change in the system. Well, this year in Toronto, housing and construction is down 58%. It's down 37% in Vancouver, down 21% in Halifax, and down in big cities all across the country. Mark Carney has announced that he's bringing back Sean Fraser, the same Liberal housing minister who caused this disaster. You know, Einstein said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. You won't get a different result unless you do something different. We need to elect a new Conservative government that will unlock building and put affordable homes over the heads of hardworking Canadians. Canada has the most land to build on, yet we have the fewest homes per capita in the G7. And Mark Carney will only make it worse. As head of the Bank of England, his reckless money printing priced an entire generation of British youth out of housing. As Trudeau's economic advisor, he advised openly on the record and in the public realm for massive money printing in 2020, 2021, and thereafter, money printing that later would drive up interest rates and housing costs. And now his plan is to replicate all of the same policies, building up bureaucracies in Ottawa with tens of billions of dollars of new spending on regurgitated and rebranded Liberal programs that will ensure that you will never own a home. He is the same as Justin Trudeau, and the last thing we can afford in this Liberal housing crisis is more of the same. This plan involves building more bureaucracy rather than building more homes. But the good news is we don't have to choose a costly fourth Liberal term of failure. We have a chance for change and hope that home ownership will be restored. And that is why I'm announcing today a plan to build 2.3 million new homes over the next 5 years for a change. Now, and we've got the numbers to back it up. While the Liberals make generalized promises that they've been breaking for the last 10 years, we actually have a breakdown.
All right, we're listening in as Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre is campaigning today in Scarborough, just making a pledge there to try and get 2.3 million new homes built in this country in the next 5 years. He's campaigning in the GTA today. Much more throughout the program.